Here we are, moving along with our project. I have the tendency to repeat all the time at the beginning of each recording what we are doing here and what is the purpose of this project, because many people will look at these strategies or only at a couple of these recordings over the YouTube, and maybe they don't know what we are doing here. And this is why I repeat this from time to time. This is binaryoptions.net.au. These recordings are going to be made publicly available on binaryoptions.net.au's official YouTube channel. And what we are going to do here is to evaluate the binary option strategies over the internet based on your suggestions. And we are analyzing them. We are describing the indicators to be used, what is the standard interpretation, and how to interpret the results, how to trade it. We'll put it under real-time conditions. We'll look on different currency pairs, different assets. We'll do exactly what the developers say that should be done, and then we'll make a SWOT analysis. We'll analyze the strengths, opportunities, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, and of course we'll issue our conclusion and recommendation based on the setups, the complexity of the strategy, based on results, of course, and based on the difficulty or the outcome this strategy offers. Our first strategy to evaluate was binary options ultimatum. The second one to evaluate is this one, high, low, middle binary option system. And this is the one that you are seeing in front of your eyes here. It is being based on CCI, KGFI, and high, low, middle indicator. We are on the third part now, under the threats part. And the threat with this strategy, the major threat with this strategy is that you are finding a currency pair like it is this one here, the Great Britain pound Canadian dollar. And if we analyze on all currency pairs, we analyze, or not on all currency pairs, but on the majority of the currency pairs that are being offered by the binary options brokers. So we analyzed these currency pairs, and we look at them at the signal generated from the 1st of October until the 8th of November, so almost 1.5 months, and then just look at the signals, how many of them were profitable, how many of them were expiring out of the money. And if you would have met or seen this example here on the Great Britain pound Canadian dollar for the last 1.5 months, you had only a good result, 13 winners, 3 losers out of 16 trades, so quite a good result. On the other hand, the risk is that you go with your head in front of you, and by the time you're looking at the US dollar Japanese pair, you have 15 losers and 6 winners, and there you go. All of a sudden the strategy doesn't seem to be that profitable like it was. So maybe you are a bit lucky at the beginning, invest a bit in the Great Britain pound Canadian dollar, you see that the strategy is running, and then you decide to invest some more, you see this drawdown, and you are being wiped out. This is the threat threat of deceiving. So to let's say to be targeted with deception, if I may say so, this is the biggest threat. Otherwise, I would say that in this category we have nothing more to say. A threat on the binary options ultimatum, if you remember, was to miss something from all that complicated system, but this one is quite straightforward. You need only to look at 3 different indicators and to analyze them to generate a signal, and this is quite simple and easy to understand. Therefore, no threat based on that part. And let's move on with the conclusion and recommendations. What we are going to do for conclusions and recommendations, we are going to take a look at all these currency pairs here. We are going to add the winners and the losers for the 1.5 months that we analyzed, and then we'll see how many expired in the money, how many out of the money, and what the outcome should be. So stay tuned please for finalizing this evaluating binary option strategy. The second strategy is we are looking for high, low, middle binary option system.